questions. Michigan fan Dave asks, how popular is high school football in Nebraska now? There was a time they grew there on future linemen.
Where's he from? Michigan?
It's a Michigan fan.
Okay. Popularity in Nebraska high school football. I mean, it's popular, but it's not like it is in other states. I mean, coming from a guy I've covered high school football in every single hotspot that there is that you can think of in the country. Nebraska high school football just doesn't have the talent level, the numbers of talent. You're lucky to have a couple of D1 kids on the field at the same time, where, a lot of times I would go to games and there'd be 50 D1 kids on the field between the two teams. So the atmosphere is not quite what it is in other places. And I mean, I could probably name a top 10 venue list of high school football places that you should go see if you're a high school football fan. But that's for another day. But, I would love to see more attendance, I think, on Friday nights, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the good schools, they pack the stands. And, just like a lot of high schools is, the visiting teams might not bring a lot of fans. But, I always compare it to the high school stadium here in Lincoln, where I played my high school football, which was actually on the campus of my high school. But all the schools in Lincoln share it as the big stadium. Back when I was playing in the later 80s, we used to have that place full. Nowadays, you're lucky to get one side half full and the other side maybe half full. It's kind of depressing. I just think that there's more, games are televised now. The options are you don't have to go. The weather always has something to do with it. I just don't see as many people that just thrive on Friday night high school football. Like, you go anywhere in Texas. I mean, I can name all kinds of places that towns close up shop on Friday nights because the whole town goes to the game. Obviously, Lincoln's a little bit too big of a city for that to happen. But I've been in plenty of smaller towns that's the way it is. And it's a very unique atmosphere and something special to be a part of.
112 on the line. Appreciate y'all being here. And so thank you for that. We can also continue to grow. So please consider bringing some folks with you next Tuesday at 6 Central. Our guy Jose's here asking, what high school recruit are you the most excited about?
Oh, boy. Well, it's been so long here that we've been talking about transfer portal. I kind of forgot about who they brought in. But I think I like Dakota's I like to see what Dakota's Crawford brings to the table. I'd like to see what he looks like in person. He could be a sneaky good wide receiver. A guy that Mickey Joseph had. He was going to go to LSU with Mickey Joseph until Mickey made the change here. So he's a guy that really intrigues me quite a bit. Some of these other guys. I don't know. The jury's still out on him. I mean, Jaden Gold's a guy that probably the most highly touted guy that they brought in, and obviously he's a guy that's already been talked about quite a bit since he's already been here on campus in spring ball, but we haven't had a chance to talk with him. But we're hearing good things about him. So I'd say those two guys if I had to pick one on each side of the ball right now.
Dakota's Crawford, his final season in high school ball, 50 catches, 813 yards, 6 TDs, caught 118 passes in his career.